Greetings everyone, this is me again, Zahra Berserk. Okay, so just waiting. I was waiting for the mic to connect. So here we are, Surah Nisa, ayat 89, 88, 89 and 90. I'm going to go to and show you how I found out that Islam, even through these good ayats of peace and all, that Islam is a religion of killing and not a religion of peace. So-called hypocrites who wanted to stay away from Islam were asked to kill here. So it continues. I apologize in my previous live stream. I didn't know that it does continue. Actually, it does. But the way I said it, explained it, was a little bit wrong. Now I'm going to correct myself. So here is Surah Nisa 88. Why should you be divided into two parties about the hypocrites? It tells the believers. Allah has upset them. I'm just reading plain, simple English. Allah has upset them for their evil deeds. Would you guide those whom Allah has thrown out of the way? So they wanted to guide them, keep guiding them. Try, keep trying. But here it says, would you guide those who Allah has thrown out of the way? For those whom Allah has thrown out of the way, never shall you find the way. So this I explained in my previous live streams about this. Then it continues. So now, 89 and to 89 ayat. They wish you would disbelieve as they disbelieved, so you would be alike. Now it's getting more against the hypocrites. So do not take from among them hypocrite believers, like Muslim believers. So do not take from among them allies, friends, until they emigrate for the cause of Allah. So this is what the tafsir was saying, Sunni tafsir and the Shia in a way, yes, or yeah, a Shia tafsir was saying under this ayat. Under 88 ayat Surah Nisa, that they did not emigrate with the Prophet Muhammad to Medina from Makkah. So they're called hypocrites. And they wish you to disbelieve, and they created obstacles, being friends with the polytheists, helping them, and all this. Ayat goes, the tafsir goes on, and Sunni tafsir about this. Article explaining also, trying to defend Prophet Muhammad and Islam. No. But this ayat is very they did not emigrate. And it says they wish you would disbelieve. They just wish you would disbelieve. Well, they disbelieve. Either it's on fear or sometimes, or on wish. Like on fear, Hazrat Khizr killed the boy whose parents were believers, that he would grow up to be a disbeliever. So there were some great Muslims who, believers who are they are told, don't, would you guide those whom Allah has just thrown out of the way? And they will not be guided. Yet these great polytheists who became Muslims still adhered on, to guide them and be peaceful with them. By setting an example, perhaps, being good with the hypocrites, no matter what, like that. And yet it puts a stop to this, their greatness, the polytheists who turn Muslim believers. They wish you would disbelieve as they disbelieve, so you would be alike. Now there's a false accusation on them, or exaggeration. So do not take, and even if they wanted you to come out of Islam, like I want you to come out of Islam, on good grounds, good reasoning, right? So do not take from among them allies, friends, meaning until they emigrate for the cause of Allah. So they did not emigrate. Remember the tafsir I read out on Surah Nisa 88? But if they turn away, then seize them and kill them. Wherever you find them, this is not a battle. And take not from among them any ally or helper. I would tell the Ismailis too, closely examine these verses, you've been deceived into thinking or believing that Prophet Muhammad and Imam Ali never killed anyone except for having defensive battles. Upon closely examining these verses, I realize that they should be killed unless these hypocrites. And in the Shia tafsirs, we're told they went back to Makkah, they never came back, and they went to Yaman. All this was happening. So seize them, take hold of them and slay them, kill them, wherever you find them, whether they're walking in the market or they're at home, wherever you find them. And in any case, take no friends or helpers from their ranks. Now, how do you know? I mean, maybe they just want to leave Islam. And how do you know even the believers with you are the true ones? Because they emigrated with you. Oh, just because they emigrated with you. So Abu Bakr emigrated with Prophet Muhammad, while Imam Ali, we are told, slept on the bed of Prophet Muhammad to protect him in Makkah, disguising himself as Prophet Muhammad, and they would not see when he escaped Makkah because they were after his life and all this. But Abu Bakr emigrated, right? And you know what the Muslims, don't let me, like, he was not a true Muslim, right? Believer. Yet he emigrated. And then the Shia say for this cause that he wanted to trap him and show the polities that here is the messenger, so they could trace him, trace them and find him before he reaches Medina and kill him, something like this. But they hid in a ghar cave and all that. So can you tell? Even the ones who emigrated with you may have a reason to be a hypocrite. So how shall I put it? Sorry about my English and all this. Now, upon close examination, they should be killed. The 90 comes, except for those who take refuge with the people, these hypocrites, about these hypocrites. You don't have to take refuge at that time, but they would take refuge. And they had to take refuge because they would be killed. So others, foreigners like Egypt, calling out to human rights organizations, like the Muslims, we are told in the message we're shown, went to Ethiopia because the polities wanted to kill Prophet Muhammad and were stopping him and all this. Surah Anfal at 30. And wanted to, and expelled him and all this. So look at this good ayat, which you would apparently seems very good. Now here this part would be, except for those, how could you not see this part? Except for those who take refuge with the people between yourselves. Muslims want to, Muhammad and his Allah wants to kill these hypocrites. Wherever you find them, not in a battle, not in like the battle of Siffin or Badr or Uhud or Hunain or, wherever you find them, previous ayat. And whom, so except for those who take refuge with the people between yourselves, take refuge with the people between. So now he wants to look good because they have contacted those people and they want to take refuge from Prophet Muhammad. Then it's Allah wanting to kill these hypocrites because they are disbelievers. They wish you to be disbelievers. They are hypocrites. They did not emigrate with Prophet Muhammad to Medina from Makkah. Where's the peace? Where's the good side of Islam? You think this is the good side of Islam? Except for those hypocrites who take refuge with the people between yourselves and whom is a treaty. Muhammad has made a treaty of peace and don't attack us and all this. Or those who come to you, their hearts strained at at the prospect of fighting you or fighting their own people. Now another blame is put that they don't want to fight, but if Allah had willed, He could have given them power over you, and they would have fought you. So it just showing that, and those whose hearts are strained at fighting you or fighting their own people. How many Muslims didn't even want to fight in Uhud or Badr? Both. In Ali Imran, the verses I showed you. They don't want to fight. They are also hypocrites who don't want to fight in the cause of Allah, or at least defend. And what they said, well, if you knew or if you knew how to fight, what was that ayat in Ali Imran? And if Allah had willed, so here it's a slight, again, but look at this, except for those. Don't get deceived. This is the way they want to deceive you, to think. But you've already got it here, right? Now I made it very clear, pointing it out. Except for those who take refuge with the people between yourselves. Whichever Allah help me, true Allah of the polytheists, to show you clearly. They have to take refuge. They are taking refuge. These hypocrites, mentioned in 88, 89. Now we come to 90. Right? 90. Now a little bit put here that their hearts strained at fighting you or fighting. Muhammad wants to look good. So, and is Allah true? So, and what is it? Who come to, and whom is a treat to you, or those who come to you, you would kill them if you find them and they don't come to you. But if they come to you, their hearts, you've already killed them wherever you've been told to do that. But now, or those who come to you, their hearts strained. You can't say that Muhammad and Prophet Imam Ali were fighting battles out of defense. Or those who come to you, their hearts strained at fighting you or fighting their own people. Fighting their own people, even they couldn't fight their own people. They were saying, where's the battle? Or we don't know how to fight in Ali Imran. So you were distinguishing between those true believers and hypocrites, there too in Al Imran, about the fighting part in the battle. And if Allah had willed, pushing them into battles. And do not call for peace. Do not be faint-hearted and call for peace. This is a warmonger. Do not call for peace. If you call for peace, it doesn't mean that you're faint-hearted. Even in the battle, we were told Imam Ali, before Imam Hussein, they used to have a conversation in the battle, during the battle, please. Yazid, how much we were told with Ali Asghar, 6 months old. Imam Hussein was giving them this thing that, appealing to the hearts. Please stop, please. Appealing to the hearts for what? Peace, peace, peace. Recognize me, I'm the Prophet's grandson. I'm the rightful owner of and the executor of Islam, Khalifa, and this Imam. How much was he appealing? We were told in the Karbala, in the battle of Karbala, against Yazid's army. Yazid was in Damascus, actually. Yazid wasn't there. And there's an ayat that says, do not be faint-hearted and call for peace. When Allah is also with you. Yes, Allah is not with you. And calling for peace during the battle is not faint-hearted. Maybe the party is saying, remember, still, I won't kill you. Imam Ali, we are told, never used to kill out of ego when some man spat on his face in the battle. He turned away because there was personal attack on him. So was it a personal attack on the lives? They were fighting to maybe defend their religion, and you were against their religion, and you were giving them a fight. If they defame your religion, you can fight them, right? So we are told Imam Ali moved away in the battle when a man from the adversary side, opponent, spat on his face. That was ego, and that was because, they're not after his life. You can see that to that point also considering. So what are they after? Because maybe you attack them, and this is what I find seeping through the Quran ayats. You are attacking their religion, no idols. Then finally you clean. And these who wanted to, with the refuge, you had a treaty with, what happened? Muhammad didn't tell them and went and attacked. Look at the scenario. Maybe, foreigners, Ethiopia, they were betrayed. All of a sudden, conquest, not conquest of Makkah has happened. Abu Sufyan has given him the keys of the Kaaba peacefully. There may have been skirmishes here and there, but not because of Abu Sufyan, who wanted this kind of a thing. He gave them. He even became a Muslim. But we say, Shia say, it was okay. I don't want to bring that up right now. Now, look at that. So, am I missing any points? Whom is treaty? Who come to you, their hearts strained. Look at what he's showing, that fighting you or fighting their own people. Okay, so those politics, they want to fight you and fight their own people. Hypocrites. But a treaty, so he betrayed Ethiopia. Let's say they took help from Ethiopia and you had a treaty of peace with the Ethiopian king even, who sent him the Egyptian king, who sent him Maria the Coptic, and another one Shireen, right? I don't want to become a Muslim. And what's happened in Surah Tawbah? They didn't know this would happen, right? Except for those with whom you've had a treaty, they've sought refuge, and those people went to Ethiopia. Maybe not you Muslims, like in Message were shown. You can see the Message movie on Islam. Before 1977, 1976 or something. No, it was these people. They have to seek refuge. Except for those hypocrites who take refuge with the people. Now it is like, do you see how close? Now even the good ayats you give me, I'll say no. He was a killer, mass murderer. Excuses he made, they are hypocrites, they are falsely accusing them. Can you trust him after what I'm closely examined? You'll see these. I'm correcting the grand ayatollahs, the Quran experts of classic times. 1400 years have gone by. How could they miss this, not see this? This is not Islam giving them peace, just on the face of it. But here we have these clear. How clear can this be? Except for those who take refuge with the people, between yourselves and whom is a treaty. You know why now Allah has said this? Because they went for Yemen, Egypt, Persia, Roman Empire, Byzantine. This has completely, it's true, Islam, showing you the true Islam. And if Allah had willed, He could have given them power over you, Now this assumptions and this is not true Allah or power over you, but even then, and they would have fought you if Allah had willed. Allah would have given them power over you, but Allah did not give them power over you. Shaitan did. Why? God, the way this. So it's many mistakes, right? It's terrible, pathetic. So if they remove themselves from you and do not fight you and offer you peace, of course now he's got alliance with these foreigners and they've gone to him, them, those leaders, right? Now he wants to show, but before this ayat, what happened? Now this is not from Islam, peace for the hypocrites. What's up, duck? So if they remove themselves from you, finally, to look good with those with whom the Muslims have a treaty at this moment and they sought refuge with them, to look good. So if they remove themselves from you and do not fight you and offer you peace, then Allah has not made for you a cause against them. Others, foreigners, those with whom you have a treaty, saved these hypocrites, not Allah. Although it's written like this here, it is written to deceive you and give a good name, show that Prophet Muhammad and it's Allah. Right? Do you now see it? Do you now see it? If now you don't see it. If you don't know me by now. That there's song coming. They but wish that you should reject faith. Now another translation of Surah Nisa ayat 89. These hypocrites that did not emigrate. They but wish that you should reject faith as they do and thus be on the same footing as they. But take not friends from their ranks until they flee in the way of Allah. Meaning, now I read the tafsir also, Sunni tafsir. Now I know, completely understand from Sunni tafsir what's going on. And the Shia tafsir, little bit. But I get the long article type tafsir explanation, this, that, from the Sunni website. Now you see what is happening. And what happened? But if they turn renegades, seize them and then slay them wherever you find them. Come, Ismailis recently, even Ismailis saying that Prophet Muhammad and Imam Ali, and I said, no, I don't like. I hate. Now that hate pure, my hate. I'm not killing Shias because I hate Prophet Muhammad and Imam Ali. Wouldn't you? If you find out what a terrorist, innocent killing, breaking houses that I've found out and seen. Okay? You see this? Now, experts Quran. I hope M16 changes her mind. कैसे कहें, कैसे बताएं, कैसे दिखाएं? अब दिखा दिया है आपको हमने इंग्लिश में. सॉरी, माफ़ करना, उर्दू इतनी अच्छी नहीं आती है, पढ़ना भी नहीं आता है, लेकिन ये तो ऐसा निकला कि हम तो कबूल नहीं कर सकते. इनोसेंट लोगों को हिपोक्रेट्स कह के इनके नहीं आना चाहते हैं, उनको ख़राब के disbelievers, hypocrites, they wish that you, of course, I don't wish you to come to this religion, to tell you the truth. And all the investments you've done, emotional, everything, tears, this, that, for Imam Hussain, all that, in vain. But find out from Quran ayahs, then I will see how much you will cry. And you know, I was, as a Shia, when I became an ex-Shia, like I used to, oh my God, Imam Hussein's thing, even, would become empty, how you say, Allah, Gharib, Imam Hussein, Mazloom, गरीब इमाम रज़ा एम्प्टी हो जाएंगे, खाली वीराना इमाम बारगम ताले पड़ जाएंगे. Maybe change from Imam Barga to Hindu temple or Buddhist monastery. So it was hurting me. I was reluctant. Oh my God, तो लेकिन मैंने सोचा क्यों मुझे इतना दुख हो रहा है? Why is it hurting me so much? If I'm after the truth, then I have to put that aside. कि इमाम हुसैन का आज़ादारी वीराना पड़ जाएगा, कम लोग जाएंगे, ये होगा वो होगा. Oh, जब when this was coming up, right, I was like, oh my God, no, I don't want to, like, I still shocked at myself. There's part of me which is conditioned so badly. And why does it hurt like this? I was a truth seek. I was always on justice, like I loved. तो ये मुझे क्यों हो रहा है? Why is this happening to me? I can't understand the human in me, this part of human in me. कि वीराना हो जाएगा और कम लोग, ओहो अब वो कहाँ रहेगा. Oh, so anyways, this is my emotional side in Urdu mostly. Oh, it will become empty. How do you say in English? So I was hurting. I don't. But you see the emotional conditioning. Still hurting me. Yet, against that feeling, I pushed it back and I would come here. You know, when I had to do Yazid and Bibi Zainab's khutbah in Damascus, all that, pushing that aside and coming here. You see, closely examine. So if they remove themselves from you and do not fight, after they have sought, you see, because we are told here, except after they've sought refuge with foreigners or someone with whom Prophet Muhammad has had a peace treaty or alliance, treaty, right? Some kind of agreement. Or those who come to you, their hearts strained. Now Allah has put it this way. And like this. But look at this. So Prophet Muhammad doesn't want to look bad now. Not because Islam. Islam already said here. But if they would not have sought, at least this part, if these hypocrites were not given refuge by the people between yourselves, you're not giving them refuge here, but who take refuge with the people, with outsiders or those with whom non-Muslims. Do you realize what this sentence is saying, what this ayat is saying? Oh, if you realize and get this, like me, you would say Islam is a religion of killing innocent people on the pretext of they are disbelievers, hypocrites, zalim, cruel, all this wrong, right? That they are cruel about them. Completely false accusations. Hypocrites, they want to kill you, they're after you, your prophet, and even this, that. Look, except for those who take refuge with whom? A people, outsiders, non-Muslims, between yourselves and whom is a treaty. Otherwise, or if they come to you, or those who come to you, their hearts trained at fighting you, or fighting their own people. But, yeah, okay. Otherwise, kill them, hypocrites. But and not even make friends with them. But if they turn renegades, seize them and slay them wherever you find them. Turn renegades. Look. If they turn back, if they don't emigrate with you to Makkah, Medina from Makkah, command. What command? Surah Fatah against Baduans. Command that you help him. And you come with him, emigrate. So all the Shias, come on, all Shias, please see this. With a heavy heart, I have to tell you. What did Imam Hussein say? My Nana's religion, not like this way Yazid and these hypocrites have made it. My Nana's religion of peace. What did Imam Ali say? Islam, mission of peace and love. Nana means grandfather, maternal, because his mother was Fatima, Hussein's mother. And to leave on the night of Muharram, 9th, Imam Hussein gathered his people. You don't have to obey my command, being with me in the battle, helping me. But what happened in Badouin case? What happens here? Just not emigrating with Prophet Muhammad, they're called hypocrites. Distinguished. Allah is distinguished who are the hypocrites, who are the true believers. And they even make friends with polytheists. And what not we are told, like the rest is some Islamic history. The rest is Islamic false history. You examine here what the ayat say. And until they emigrate in the way of Allah, these hypocrites who were believers now. And of course, why wouldn't they be believers? They've been, even the Ahl Kitab were threatened. Before we obliterate your faces. And the punishments of hell and this and that. And if you do not obey Allah, and in your disputes, or what's going on? Surah Nisa, it also same. Surah. If you don't make Muhammad the judge, this Muhammad tyrant, terrorist, mass murderer, Surah Azab ayat, he's going to kill them. He's used Allah and used these kind of reasons. So all that, this here, Quran ayahs, what the Prophet Muhammad say in his last khutbah speech, sermon, sorry. If you hold on to two things, you will never go astray. First and foremost, the Quran. Second, my Itrat. Shias, you know this very well. Now, I take the Quran. Itrat is false. Hussein is lying in Karbala. You not need to help Hussein. Not very heavy for my heart, and I can see some Shias might come here and listen to this and feel very betrayed. Very betrayed. Surah Nisa ayat. Who is the one who has betrayed us? I was an ex-Shia, right? Not let me cry and become dramatic. Where the ayat? Yeah. Oh, yeah, this ayat, remember, I want to digress you. Allah wants to accept your repentance, but those who follow the passions want you to digress, a great deviation. They tested them. They said, oh, Rasulullah, we go into our wives. And they weren't even going there. And the law changed. Now coming from them. And Allah wants to lighten for you difficulties. Difficulties. Oh, you have believed, do not consume one another's what? Business, mutual consent. Do not kill yourselves, but die in your rage, because they were bad. Ahl Kitab. Where did the betrayal coming? I am on Surah Nisa, right? Do not betray. Wait a minute. Where's that ayat? Do not betray Allah and the messenger. Sorry, I slow searching like this, not to remember what the number. Oh, you have believed. Oh, it is Surah Anfal. Oh yes, that one when I was on Surah Anfal ayat 33. I'm saying, where's that ayat? Sorry, excuse me, I made a mistake. Surah Anfal ayat 27. Now you see who betray you? And you can see from Surah Anfal ayat. Oh, you have believed, do not betray Allah and the messenger. Wait, give me Quran.com. Thank you so much. Please, now you not kill. Believers, do not be unfaithful to Allah and the messenger, nor be knowingly unfaithful to your trusts. Or another, what is the betray? Amana. Believe. No, this, amano. Not to betray. The khuno. Or unfaithful. Oh, you have believed. Do not betray. I want to cry for my Shias. And also that Imam has, I still, at this thing. Oh my goodness. So conditioning so heavy that I'm shocked at myself. When I sing Quran ayat against Imam Hussein, what he say in Karbala, no, you don't have to help me. But not his Nana religion, not the Quran. You see how you've been betrayed by Imam Hussein also. Huh? No, you not need to help me, you leave. I put out the candle flame in the night time. But what his Nana say, grandfather, against Baduans, and it's Allah. Using Allah, I see now, like this. In Surah Fat. It all, Shias turn it around and make it like Umayyad. But it is his Nana and they who lied to you. Fatima lied to you, his daughter. Ali lied to you. No, maybe now for now you cannot take it to your heart. I'm not able to take it. So I leave it now for some time, but I just sharing what I feel in personally, privately. You know, Imam Zainul Abidin. Huh? किसको संभाले ज़ैनब हैरान परेशान है करबल से शाम आई पढ़ती दुआएं ज़ैनब मुंह पे नहीं थे नाले करते थे शुक्र सारे how you have been deceived, lied to and brainwashed. When yes, the ISIS, the Taliban, the Al-Qaeda, the Umayyad that you say is this Nana, Prophet Muhammad and his Allah. Nana of Hussein, Hassan, Zainab, Kulthum. Now who betray you? Now I finally nailed it with the good ayats against hypocrites that you thought Islam was of peace. How you get the brainwash not see this Quran experts classic Ayatullah's Shia Quran experts. How you not see this make us upset? My life is upside down here. Anyways, I don't want to blame you. You are a victim of how Ahl al-Bayt lied to you. And I don't want you to feel bad either. But I just saying, you know how. And then you get the killing or on apostasy, blasphemy, if we say anything against Islam, how you make it like this? Let the people say what they want to say against Islam. Freedom of speech, I tell you, today, I say hail, Westerners, those who went for freedom of speech, even if it be against you. It is not the false rumor mongers. Even then they endure. Right? And okay, maybe like for example in the UAE they say, the bad habit happening, too much false, you all the time, you're saying one thing, you jump to conclusion about this and that. So from nip it in the bud. That's how we used to see. False rumors, no. Of rumors, no. Don't spread the rumors, inciting people against the government, then the foreigners taking over. If you're not as stable, this, that, many things like this. I see good side of Islam. Why freedom of speech not allowed in the UAE? Spreading rumors. Come to the table, talk, be honest. If you have something against the president, Sheikh, go to him, talk to him. What if he turn out? Oh, if he's a hypocrite, you will have a problem. Like just saying it, like he would want you to be killed. If you go in front of a hypocrite, you can't talk to a hypocrite face to face, right? But still, you take the chance. Yeah, but don't take the chance, no. So they have to write some, and yeah, we have to see about that. But you just have to abide by your sheikh or wherever, which country you are in, the rules of the country and all this. But I think the Western people have maintained this freedom of speech very good. Although we will, like they say in a law, floodgates would be opened. Each and everyone can say what they want to say. Freedom of speech. So they also misuse freedom of speech, exploitations and all this. And if they don't like someone going like let's say Ismaili Imam, His Highness Aga Khan, very respectful, this, that, other people not want to see him up there. Good, honest, helping his spoon feeding his murid, like so much he care for, like really, really care for his Ismailis. I don't know what they will do without this Imam. Right? I mean, I thought I would fall apart the day I hear he die. God forbid. May God give him a long life. May he live 100 years now. Because it's terrible. He's a very good person. Right? Sometimes I get scared of him too. But anyways, I was told that, people not want to see this jealousy, this, that. And because they don't want, like our people, Indo-Pak, 50-50 drama, that they say that the crabs there was a crab exhibition, and all the other foreign countries like America, Europe, all have, Australia, have lids on the crab, those the buckets, right? Crabs in the bucket. And then only two countries didn't have lids on that. And that was Pakistan and India. Or they say Pakistan. Anyways, the Asian countries like Bangladesh, Pakistan and India. And why not the lids, right? On the buckets the crabs are in it because of the crabs, because every crab want to go up. The Indian crab, Pakistani, Bangladeshi crab want to pull him down. So we not need the lids on the buckets of those crabs from Pakistan, India, and Bangladesh, like Asian countries. So I was in in the beginning, I'm an ex-Muslim. I knew now I found the truth. that even good eyes, I didn't have the heart, even to read the tafsirs, like where tafsirs I've seen. Like, I don't want to go through all this. I know he's now. But before, mind you, when I was a Shia, I tell someone that Sunni in Pakistan, a lawyer, that my heart has said that Umar wrong and my Ahl Bayt right. Yeah, so. But here again now, hear about Pakistan, this Islam, I say this is wrong. I see it. I tell the Sunni Muslim lawyer that I'm sorry. As a Shia, I say that my heart has said that they are munafiq. But to come out a mushrik, munafiq. No, mushrik, munafiq, both like that. Umar, I say sorry. Umar bin Khattab, Abu Bakr, Uthman, all munafiq, mushrik. I with Ahl al-Bayt. My heart not agree with you people. Sorry. How you take Umar bin Khattab and on this. Anyhow, now how much time gone? Rethink. We have been lied to. Even experts of the Quran, Shia, Sunni, if I'm missing anyone, last but not the least, Wahhabi, Salafis, Barelvis, Ismaili Shias. Please rethink. You see, this not a close examination. Even good eyed fail. Who betrayed you? My heart wrenched. This is the matter. This is it, right? Now what I do? I come here. What I do? Question and answer. I will keep doing this until I come out of the bad habit. I don't want to read these Quran ayats anymore. Oh, what is the matter with you? That you are two groups concerning the hypocrites. Shias, Abu Bakr. True. At that time, this man, he make everyone wild animal. He put Yazid down himself. What he do, he create such commotion, such mass murdering, that they all go mad. And now they want to have, and Muawiyah better, I think. Muawiyah better than Imam Ali. But Yazid go all the way and take a revenge now. What can we do? Can you blame him? Maybe you say still no. No. If you were there, your mother, Safiya, your wife, how he killed Kanana, the husband of Safiya bint Huyay, right? Oh, so I'm not the one to go through this anymore. But let me see, we are here emotionally also. If new Muslims come, maybe for them also I will carry on. What is the matter with you that you are two groups concerning the hypocrites, while Allah has made them fall back for what they earned? Do you wish to guide those whom Allah has sent astray? You see, he's building up, like, how you build up people for war, killing innocent people. So before also in my previous live stream, how if I wish I was eloquent, how Islam legalized killing for religion. You see, how he give you license to kill these hypocrites, innocent even. And it was very difficult to prove that they're not hypocrites. First I have to prove that Prophet Muhammad is a hypocrite from simple ayats like Surah Tahrim. I go to Surah Azab ayat 36, 37, give you the tafsirs, how he make Zainab miserable, how he break the marriage to get his way, and say it is easy, we made it easy for the believers. And of course it's not blood adoption. And we make it easy for the believers to marry their adopted sons' ex-wives. Analyzing how he legalized bad things, making it good, like mut'a. Prostitution legalized in a very modified way, very good way. Seek pleasure now, in temporary marriages. Kill these hypocrites. They will not, Allah cannot guide them. They're completely gone. They have no hope. They are hopeless people. And yet you find out that they were helpless. That's why they seek others whom you have a treaty with. You had a treaty with. They wish you would disbelieve as they disbelieve. Now hyping you up, hyping, so you would be alike, and you don't want to be disbelievers. You want to believe in that one God. Wahidatan. Wahidatan. And why this? The satanic, they worship Azar, father of Abraham, worship idols, Satan. Why, oh father, are you worshipping Satan? And their females they call on Satan, rebellious Satans, and other 2-3 gods, not one Wahid God. What Wahid? La ilaha illallah. And this religion, intellect, highest. You can't every like other Jews making other son of God, Christians making Jesus son of God, and Hindus gone cases, polytheists gone cases. 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6. 100, 2,000 gods. Clapping and whistling. But here how he slowly, you see, they wish you, hyping you up against them. How he brainwashing you. Like, you know how you hyped up. La ilaha illallah. Go for it. Go for the war. You defense. Be not to give up. Don't give in. Don't give in. Go. La ilaha illallah. Huh? Zulfikar. What that on Zulfikar? Hyping you up. You thinking, yes, we are oppressed. They have given us a battle. There is no sword like the sword Zulfikar that fought in the battles against these kuffar. Lashkar-e kuffar hai. What that Zulfikar I was saying when I was not well? Huh? La fata illa alila saf illa Zulfikar. La fata illa alila. Even spiritual warfare. La fata illa alila saf illa Zulfikar. Sorry, I get dramatic, emotional, drama happening. They wish you would disbelieve as they disbelieve, so you would be alike. So do not take from among them allies friends until they emigrate for the cause of Allah. But if they turn away, some people put renegades, become renegades, then seize them and kill them wherever you find them and take. Oh, now I know the Egyptian Christian. Why the Asli Nabi on YouTube channel also, why they use this? They're not able to explain to me properly. Now I see it. You say no. This, why they give this Surah Nisayat? I was going to say in the comment section. No. You see, hello. They are so intelligent, but only they were not able to explain like this. I explained, show you, closely examining the verses online. The Muslims will say, no, but you're hiding ayat 90. Saving the ex-Muslims. And look, I'm not hiding. They were unable to explain this. Maybe. Because I not to see them explaining. I was like, but you're hiding now. Verse 90. But now I tell you what the verse 90 is, right? Except for those hypocrites who take refuge with the people, non-Muslims, with whom between whom you and them is a treaty. So they went seeking refuge there. See the scenario, what happened? From the killing of them, because it's like, now kill, Commanders come. Go, believers, kill them. They did not emigrate. They become, kill them, seize them, and slay them wherever you find them. Enough. Enough of close examination of these three ayats, because I bring in Surah Nisa 88, same surah, also now. Enough for now, and I will continue later. If not enough, I will keep. We have won. Surely Islam is a religion of killing, mass murdering. In the name of Islam and true faithful people, religious, truly Islam is a religion of tyranny, terrorism, and all that. Mass murdering, killing innocent people, taking the land. You will take the property, take over the land you have not trodden upon. Surah Azab ayat, number I've forgotten. You will take their homes, breaking of homes, terrorists, fear cast by Allah, using Allah, exploiting Allah to say terror against the Yathrib people. Oh my God, such a great exploitation. You don't know how much you have been betrayed. Surah Anfal, ayat 27. See it. Now from here onwards, see how deeply you have been betrayed. Think about it. Go through it. Go. If you're a Shia, go through Karbala. Go through aftermath of Karbala. Go through Imam Sajjad's Sahifa Psalms. Sahifa Sajjadiya. See how greatly you have been betrayed. Such great, beautiful du'as coming from Imam Sajjad. Oh, that Imam Sajjad. Sayyid Sajjad hai aur zulm ki. Right? Noha coming. Na tawa bimar ki. That ill, that was not well. He not participate in the battle of Karbala. Sajjad was with the women folk, seeing their aftermath of Karbala. And then after that, accompanying the ladies, the children falling from the camel. From Karbala to Kufa to Sham. Look at their du'as. Look at Imam Sajjad's du'as. Sahifa Sajjadiya. What beautiful things coming from Shaitan, I tell you. This religion deceived you to no end. No end. This Imams deceived you to no end. Patience of Imam Sajjad. Imam Sajjad, what Imam Sajjad did patiently, giving his father's butcherer thirst. He was thirsty on the desert. Somewhere in the desert. What are we told? Imam Sajjad, afterward in Medina somewhere, he finds his father's butcherer thirsty. And you know what Hurr Rihai had done? The Yazid's army had done 3 days, 4 days. Water closed on them. Before the battle happened in Karbala, Imam Sajjad there, his son, even their small son, Imam Muhammad Baqir. What happened now? What happened is afterward, Imam Sajjad's finding his father's butcherer, one who has agreed close water, yet killed him thirst, Hussein. Imam Sajjad give water to his father's butcherer. Later on, coming back from Medina, from being captives for 2 years in Damascus, Syria, Sham. What he tell the butcherer of his father, who, till this, when his father thirsty 3 days, 3 nights in Karbala, he say, the butcherers say, if you're giving me water, he was like dying, he was dehydrating. in the desert. See, you're giving me water. Do you know who I am? He said, I know who you are, but still I give you water. He said, do you recognize who I am? I'm your father's butcherer. He said, but I'm here to do good. Here we are. You love them. Die in your age. Because it tells the Ahl Kitab. What kind of love is that? See how he changed. Imam Sajjad, height of betrayal. Sorry to say that. Because here we have the ayats are telling me otherwise. Huh? For those whom Allah had thrown out of the way. 89. Then seize them and kill them wherever you find them, and take not from among them any ally or helper. Right? This what the Muslim, this what Muhammad, this what Allah, this. Don't look at the exception now. Because I analyze now. Why I not want to show you the exception? Now I analyze the exception ayat 90. And I showed you. But this because other people, they seek refuge in. And Muhammad have his interest. Now you praise him, you or worship him. Surah Fatah. That's what you want. Even Ibrahim want this, we are told in the Quran ayat. Honor, sent honor. He prayed like this to God. Make me honorable and make my reputation like, good name. Spirit, good name. We thought because he righteous, servant of Allah. No. See, all these people, they exploit these messengers. Prophet Muhammad, it start and then the ending is the Surah Fat ayat 9. Help him, and it is not Allah. Oops, it go to 0. 9. It's not Allah you praise morning and evening. Many ayats are there for Allah to praise Allah morning and evening. This ayat for us, this how he put it. He make the translators, Quran experts deceived. What that ayat coming, that one who want to deceive Allah and the believers? You know to what extent we've been deceived as a Shia, and it hurts like hell. I could have died. That you may believe in Allah and His Messenger and honor Him and respect Him and exalt Him morning and afternoon. They put I Allah, your Quran experts in translation. What is? It is not there. The ayat mean Arabic. Glorify Him morning and evening. Meaning Him, Rasulullah. Not Allah. Allah mentioned first, then His Messenger. How He tried to deceive you people. Terrible. Okay, I need a break again. So any questions, anything you not understand, anything I show you want to object to, let me know now if you are here. Otherwise later, when I come back to these ayats later again. Okay, maybe someday, let's see. Thank you so much. I leave you with the best. Truth. I'm after the truth, nothing but the truth and justice. And the goodwill for all of you. And peace and prosperity, freedom of speech in the boundaries of facts and for your human rights, to talk about violations and all this. Okay, like that. Thank you so much.